can't move any market actually. Crypto market is worth 4 trillion, although the market are like under a trillion. Crypto retail cannot move crypto markets. Banks wait on clarity. This is something that I felt I had to do because a lot of people are telling me, oh, when retail comes back, this is the thing. The 4-year cycle has ended, like I've said many times. And the only way that retail was able to follow the 4-year cycle, move the market, was because it was a low market cap industry as a whole, right? You had, I think, 2020 to 2023, 2010 to 2013-ish, it was like, what, a billion-dollar industry? And then from there on forward, it was like moving in tune with, hey, retail's buying this, so the price can go up, right? I remember that, I forgot what small island nation in Europe, they started getting their accounts. That's where Bitcoin got its first official use case. Anyway, they've got their first official use case. Some European nation, the government was taking their money because they needed the money, and people were like, okay, let's put it into Bitcoin. So the value went from zero to like 1 cent or 2 cents. So you have to understand that market cap is very important with regards to total market cap of any industry. Just like real estate, same with real estate or hedge funds, private equities, they're all the same kind of situation. They're worth hundreds of trillions, if not 40 trillion, $50 trillion. It's hard to move market cap with just retail spending, with people putting $50 or say $5 in a crypto account just to buy Dogecoin or pictures of rocks. So in like going forward, the 4-year cycle, because retail worked on a 4-year cycle because they knew, okay, as a whole, we're all gonna sell this at a certain X time. As a whole, we're all gonna buy it at XYZ time. And now retail doesn't work that way. The way retail buys things is they look at a long-term horizon. For example, a lot of the ETFs, people that bought ETFs through BlackRock, for example, like some of the smartest investors in the world, well, the clients, right? Because BlackRock was buying and holding it on behalf of their clients. A lot of those people, the majority of them, sure, some of them like sold at the top, well, a little bit more at the bottom. The majority of them are actually still holding. By the way, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Sharing and liking are free, and sharing is caring. Howdy, everybody that's coming in and people that will listen to this later. So we must understand that we have to stop looking at it as a 4-year cycle. We have to start looking at it as an asset class that's was barely 16 years old. Besides Bitcoin, most of the crypto market is barely 16 years old. And as the asset class matures more and more and more, as the people that are in the comment section, as the asset class matures more and more, what we're gonna see is that there's gonna be a lot less volatility. And the Clarity Act is gonna be basically the nail in the coffin of major volatility. For example, you don't see stock market jumping 5% to 20%, like in a day or in a week. And the stock market, if stocks go under 20%, that's a bear market. Like, we can see that sometimes in certain crypto projects in matters of minutes or days. Like Bitcoin, back in after we had the ETFs that were passed, it went from like $16,000 to like $60,000. You don't see that in the stock market. You're not gonna see that in crypto, which some people say it's a blessing in disguise. But this is more of a reason why I tell people, not financial advice, do your own research. Get in the early stages. People that got in real estate in the 60s, 70s. I know one lady, she bought tons of properties like for really inexpensive according to that era. And now she's a multimillionaire in California. But she knew to buy in early. I mean, granted, she's like in her 80s or 90s right now, but the point is that she bought it when it was low, and now she's sitting on lots of properties she's gonna give to her children. That's called generational wealth. I call it multi-generational wealth. I think generational wealth is kind of stupid because it's like one generation. But multi-generational wealth, in my opinion, the same thing with crypto. The good thing is, a lot of people in crypto space, I think I was telling somebody the other day that the average crypto bro or sis, like 3 years ago was, what was it, under 40, black or Latino / Hispanic. Now it's under 45. We're getting older. It's going to happen. Now, the past like 6 months, they've been saying that typical crypto bro profile is a man, generally speaking, under 40, that's a black Latino. One fun fact about that is that I think is funny. My little brother said that basically blacks and Latinos are more likely to do risky shit. That's why a lot of them got, you know, and you see the old school like crypto bros are all Asian, black, Hispanic. Very rarely did the white guys get in. They got in afterwards and they took a lot of the credit. I mean, even Satoshi Kusama or Satoshi Nakamoto, sorry, there's like a bunch of them, the founder of Bitcoin, even he used an Asian pseudonym. Is that what you say? Like the name pseudonym? Just to give you the fact that like, yeah, it's mostly minorities. But yes, you see a lot of people are starting to understand that we're still early and this is the ground level. Sure, we didn't get in 2013. We didn't get in 2014. A lot of us have chances. I know a lot of people that bought Bitcoin. One of my friends bought Bitcoin, 55 Bitcoin. In 2011, he lost it. He doesn't know where it is. I have friends that were like, hey, Mike, I was using Bitcoin to buy, like, I don't know, to tip people online. Shit, even me. I was in 2013. I saw Bitcoin bars. I walked right past them. All Bitcoin. That's really cool. They have internet money in this bar to take it. Shit, if we all would have known, we'd all be rich. But if we were all rich, then the money's worthless, right? But anyway, with that being said, yes, remember that crypto clarity is bringing maturity. We're still early, and don't think of the cycles anymore. I'm gonna keep saying that because according to the cycle, you have to wait until 2029 for another pump. According to the last cycle, we had to wait until 2025, but we didn't. We got the pump in 2024. I wrote an article talking about that. In 2023, we're gonna see a bull run in 2024, and people thought it was crazy. I'm predicting we're gonna see the bull run start earlier this time around because there is no cycle. It's gonna start this year as soon as the Clarity Act passes, and the banks that are circling like vultures, they get to attack and pounce on it. It is what it is. That being said, I'm out. Thursdays are for rocking it out.